Hey, Sam here and welcome to this demo of Provely. This is a software that lets you create widgets that will display on your pages, say for example a squeeze page or a sales page, whenever a sale is made or an opt-in happens. So it works on the sort of mentality that when people see other people doing something, they're more likely to do it. So if you're on a squeeze page and a little box popped up saying, look, Sam from New Zealand has just signed up for this webinar, you're probably more likely to think, okay, if someone else is doing it, I should too. So this lets you be able to create these, and it's actually a very, very simple process. So here we are in the dashboard here, and we just click create new, and then we can choose where the domain wants to be displayed. So we can add a new domain or use an existing one. So I'm just going to put in samspreviews.com just for the sake of this demo, and I'm going to click continue. Now this opens up a whole new campaign for our widget to be able to create it. So the widget is a pop-up box that will show up on your website, just letting people know if someone has opted in or made a sale. So campaign name, I'm going to call this one demo video. Okay, and then you can choose what language you want it in. You can have it in English, Spanish, all sorts of different languages like Russian, Swedish, Polish, all sorts of stuff. So lots to choose from here. So you can customize it as per certain countries, depending what niche and things you're working in. So once we do that, we click next. Domain where we want it to display. So I'm just going to use samspreviews.com. Click next. Now, here you get the embed code. Very, very easy to put in. All you do is copy that, and you just have to have it after the body tag. So if you have your own like optimized press or WordPress or Igloo, there you just put it in where you install code, and just make sure it's after the body tag. Now, if you have a pay Kickstarter account, if you are selling things online, you can use this. You put this into the product settings, and it'll have a hook. So whenever a sale is made, say for example on a sales page, it'll notify people that are on that page that it's happening as well. And then there's also you can also simulate data to give the impression things are happening as well. Okay, so once you've done this, go down to widget design. So this is what the widgets look like. You can choose a whole variety of different widgets. So you could just choose standard square box or circle box or whatever. So here we go. It says Sam from the United States we fill in the text a bit later. We can choose a whole bunch of different animations to get people to notice it whenever it comes in. So for example, like bounce in. So this is what would show up in the corner of the screen or wherever we wanted it whenever a sale was made or an opt-in happens. Okay, you can change the colors, you can customize everything, whatever you want to be, whatever you want it to be. Okay, and then you just click next. Once you've done this, change the text, so we can just say, look, it says Sam from the United States has just purchased Provely. Okay, so if I had a Provely sales page, I would link it all up and have this come up when it is on. You can also choose a selection of different sounds just to get people's attention once they're on. Display settings, you can choose how often you want it to display, so you can have like one pop up every minute, or you could have it every few minutes, or whatever you want. Now, I've seen these being used on a number of mainstream sites when I have been shopping for iPhones and things like that. It'll come up and say so-and-so has just purchased whatever from this location, and it does sort of help you encourage it along. So when you do see these in the corner of the screen, if you do have these on your website, it's more likely to be able to encourage people to opt in or buy off you as well. You can choose if you want it to show in all countries or only selected countries, so you can choose which countries you want to do. And then once you've done this, you get your embed code to be able to put in as well. So it is very, very easy to be able to put in. So you put this into the site too, so it can display the widget. The other one will pull data. So it is that simple to be able to create one of these widgets, so you can be able to put them on your website and be able to help people realize other people out there are buying or opting in or whatever. It should help you boost conversions, not only for sales but also for opt-ins on squeeze pages, webinar registrations, all that sorts of stuff. So check it out in detail down below on this bonus page. It's been a pleasure to show you through Provely. It is very, very simple. It does sync up with Pay Kickstart and a number. You can sync it up with your autoresponders as well to be able to do the lead capture notifications as well. It's very, very cool. So check it out in detail down below, and make sure you get in during the launch period to get it at the best price possible.